Hi guys, Mr. Caldwell here. I'm just going to really quickly talk about and review writing conclusion paragraphs with you. So here's an outline of everything you need in your conclusion paragraph. The first thing you need is a topic sentence that restates your claim. You don't just want to copy and paste this from your intro, and we'll talk about why in a second. The second thing you need is to summarize your argument. This means basically writing a sentence that summarizes each of your body paragraphs and puts it into your conclusion to remind us everything you talked about. All right. And then the third thing you need is to draft a closing sentence, a really strong sentence to end your paper on. So let's look at each of those in more detail, starting with the topic sentence that restates your claim. So to begin your conclusion, you're going to restate your argument and why you're correct. But like I said before, don't just copy and paste this from your introduction. You want to rephrase it into different words. You want to say the same thing, but in a different way, because this can make it stronger for some readers. People who might not have, understood or agreed with you as much the first time you said it might understand or agree with you more if you say it in a different way, right? So start your conclusion with a different version of the same claim. You can copy and paste it just to remember what it was, but then you want to change the words in it so that it's not the exact same thing. Once you have your topic sentence, you move on to the second part, summarizing your argument. This is where you're going to restate the main points of your essay. And like I said before, an easy way to do this is you want to take each of your body paragraphs and you want to write a single sentence for that body paragraph. So write a sentence telling me what you said in the first body paragraph. Write a sentence telling me what you said in the second body paragraph. Write a sentence telling me what you did in the third body paragraph. This sort of reminds me as the reader, or anybody who's reading your essays, everything that you talked about, and really makes your argument even stronger to have your claim rephrased and everything that you talked about said again to give me all your reasons, right? After you've done that, you'll have 4 sentences at least by now. You're going to move on to your last sentence, the closing sentence, the third and final thing in your conclusion paragraph. So this is a lot like the hook in that it's supposed to be an intense sentence that's meant to engage or wow your reader. You want to leave them really thinking about what you've talked about, right? You want to make an impact on them. So think of this as kind of a mic drop sentence, right? You're, dropping that mic, you're going, that's what you should think about after you read my paper, and walking away and leaving them to think about it, okay? So let's go over each of the things that are in here again. First, you need a topic sentence that restates your claim in a different way, right? Not just a copy and paste one from your intro. Second, you need to summarize your argument. At least a sentence for each body paragraph that you've written should do, all right? And third, you need to draft a closing sentence. I say draft because you might want to give this a few tries, right? It's not going to be super easy to come up with a really strong closing sentence. So drafting it, coming up with a few ideas for it might be a good way. That way you can pick the version of it that you like the best, the thing that you think really leaves your essay on the most strong, thoughtful note, right? And that is what you need to write a conclusion paragraph.